TV. Hope you're having a good one. What's good? So we got a lot of stuff going on this week. Let's see. We've got earnings reports. We've got CPI numbers coming out. We have PPI numbers coming out. We've got jobs numbers coming out. There's a lot going on, but I think earnings are really going to help to kind of tell us what's going on. Remember, the Fed doesn't meet until the date. The numbers wouldn't be announced until the day after elections. So no pop for that one. Tonight's question: what will the CPI and PPI be that we find out this week? High, low, I don't know. Right now, we got one vote for I don't know. That's funny. That's real funny. So what's good, people? What is good? What is going on? How is it? I'm just setting up the screens and everything. There's a lot. There is a lot. Did anybody catch the videos earlier today? Just curious if anybody caught the videos earlier today. Well, the video. Let's see. We had the UAE with the VAT tax. We had, let's see, what's up? Arbitrum making moves in Asia. We had Metaplanet buying more Bitcoin. BitGet's native token tanked, so they're looking to pay out. So we had a lot of stuff. Joaquin, Paula, how are you two? Greetings, hunkering down here. Yeah, I was thinking about if that's going to have an effect on you, because there's another storm right behind Milton, isn't there? That could actually wind up hitting. That's not going to be fun. That is not going to be fun at all. So I'm going to apologize now because my niece and nephew are over, and all the kids, I call them kids, but they're all adults. They're all young adults, and they're a little loud. So it is what it is. I love hearing the noise because, happy papa, happy uncle. Tonight's news, though, let's see. We have, remember the Eigen breach that I told you about? Well, it wasn't a breach. It was somebody's email got hacked. So, yeah, they got hacked and about $5.5 million was snatched. For a little bit, EigenLayer took a little bit of a hit. It's since pretty much recovered because everybody started realizing, oh, it's not EigenLayer that actually took the hit. Somebody's email that took the hit. But still, there are other things going on that are making people look at EigenLayer a little bit differently right now. That's why I never got involved in it. I don't have time to do all of the research out there. And EigenLayer was just one of those things that I was annoyed because there were so many articles being released on it. And when I say articles, I mean like a press release that wasn't called a press release, but it's the same damn article across all these different platforms, and none of them had press release. Different authors. I was kind of like, yeah, So yeah, not interested in that. Then you have Bahrain's national bank is launching their first Bitcoin investment fund. And that's interesting. Greetings and salutations, Hutanic. I find it interesting because it's yet another country that's saying, hey, we're going to get directly involved. Right? The reason why I think that's important is because there are so many countries out there that are so negative, the United States, on crypto. And I'm kind of like, why? There are things that you'd be able to do, and if you would just embrace crypto. But yeah, they're not doing that. They're not about that. Then we have the U.S. Supreme Court is allowing the sale of the Silk Road Bitcoin. And I'm sitting back and I'm just like, why? Like, you would allow the sale, but why? Like, hold it. Hold it. Hold it for the next, I don't know, 5-10 years, give or take, right? Hold it for the next 5 or 10 years, and let's see what happens. Even if you said the next 5. Even if you said the next 5. How much is that? How many billions of dollars? What's that? $69 billion if Bitcoin was to hit a million? Yeah, I could let it wait. Oh, snap. I didn't see the I don't know option. Hey, Bianca. How did you not see that? There are 3 choices. 4. There are four choices: high, low, I don't know, other. I thought I covered all the bases this time. I really thought I covered all the bases. Everybody's always asking for an other choice. So I said, all right, even though I said I don't know, I'll put an other choice because maybe it's a combination of this. And, maybe they're going to say the CPI is going to be high, PPI is going to be low. So we'll see. We'll see. Right now, we've got, what is it? We've got 4 votes, 1 for high, 0 for low, 0 for other, and 3 for I don't know. For those people that say I don't know, did you actually think about it? Or do you not follow it at all, and that's why you don't know? That's hit us up in the chat so we all understand that. Fingers moving faster than my brain. That's funny. That's funny. And then you have a judge approves a $6.6 billion FTX bankruptcy plan. And the only reason why I bring that up is because it's $6.6 billion and they hold a lot of Solana. So not just FTX token, but so that there's a lot that you could be thinking about right there. Crypto news networks. What's up? I'll call you CNN. Because that's a lot to say. I'm not sure if high or low is good. Man, I know you didn't just come up in here and say you don't know if high or low is good. You couldn't take 2 seconds to Google that. we call it the TSGS, the 10-second Google search, right? You can usually find all your answers in 10 seconds. CNN X, yeah, that sounds a little kinky right there. I'm not gonna say X. I'm just saying. My mother be listening to some of these videos sometimes. I can't. You're not getting me in trouble. No, sir. No, sir. You want to know something else that I found interesting? Tim Draper. Here's the headline. Tim Draper slams the SEC and touts Bitcoin's future with bipartisan presidential support. Exactly. No matter which person gets elected, crypto is going to see good stuff. Oh, you lazy. Okay. I can appreciate that. But if you're gonna be lazy, I'm gonna pick on you. You know that. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just keeping it real. So yeah, Tim Draper's like, I don't understand why the SEC is still going after crypto like it's the plague or something. What the hell? What's the point? It's not going anywhere. You're never gonna win that fight. Exactly. You're never gonna win that fight. So you want to fight crypto, even though all the financial institutions out there are doing crypto. Not all of them, but you know what I mean? Retail investment is happening with crypto. I mean, you have crypto popping up everywhere and you're still trying to fight that fight? Bruh. Come on, man. You can't find something else better to do it yourself? I can't wait for him to go. See, here's the problem. Here's the real problem. Remiss, didn't do any research. But go do some research. Lazy people, gosh. But all jokes aside, when I look at, getting rid of Gary Gensler, the question is, well, who's going to replace him? I told you a few weeks back that the chief legal officer from Robinhood has been, screaming that he wants that job. And I'm just like, got to be careful of what you get. Right? If you kick that one out, that's the devil that you know. You don't know the devil that's coming in. Just saying. Busy researching wind speeds. It's supposed to hit category 5 before it slams into Florida. But like I said, so you have Milton that's going to slam into Florida. But then right on the heels of Milton is supposed to be another one that's coming in the Gulf. The west side of Florida is going to be decimated. It could wind up being decimated. Like, they're saying Tampa is going to take a major hit. Major hit. Oh, and there's Stitch. Don't you raise your little voice at me. I didn't raise my voice at you, young lady. I did not raise my voice. Now, if you want me to put some bass in this voice, I can. So how about you get up off your little behind and go do your own daggone research instead of rolling up in here like CNN. Trying to act like, you being lazy, going to ask me lazy questions. I don't answer lazy questions. Brain Brooks was cool when he was treasurer. You mean Brian Brooks? Your brain, you are tired. You had a hard day at the office today. Came from Coinbase. Didn't help us. No, before Gary Gensler was Jay. What's that guy's name? Jay Clayton. There you go. Milton is breaking records. Talk about adding a category 6. Yo, Milton is no joke. Part of my staff is in Florida, and we're like cringing. I hope there's a puff of air that'll push it slightly north, right? Because he's further south, but he might wind up going inland. So we'll see what happens. I'm just busting your chops, man. I'm just busting your chops. It's just one of those things where Milton's going to cause a lot of problems. And here's something else to think about. You know, there are a few financial institutions that are located in Florida, right? I mean, mostly on the Miami side, so they'll be fine for right now. But there are going to be offices that are going to be decimated, so. When I think about Jacksonville and a couple of other places where like companies, financial institutions like Citi have offices. Citi has a lot of resources in Florida. That could be a problem. That could be a big problem. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, a category 5 before it even hits, and if it maintains, like Milton's no joke. Because remember where it is right now in that Gulf, there's air coming down and just feeding into it. Because you're getting that Arctic air that's starting to drop down, and it's so there are going to be a lot. I'm just looking from a financial perspective. There are going to be problems. Oh, you know what else I heard? Geico. Geico looked at Elon Musk's little truck, and they're like, yeah, no, we're not going to insure that anymore. It's a luxury vehicle. Go away. So imagine. But yeah, I'm a little worried. Are you gonna stay there? You're not gonna leave, Joaquin? You're not gonna bounce? Who else? Is there anybody else that's gonna be affected from the community? Is anybody else gonna be affected? Ooh, almost made a mess. Bull Market Bandit, what's up? Sorry I missed you. Checking in before the gym. Get to the gym, man. Get to the gym. No procrastinating. Get to the gym. You can put us on in headphones and keep it moving. Work out, you know what I'm saying, with the headphones on. Catch you out there like that, man. Get your gym on. Get your gym on. That's great stuff. Yeah, Google's got to go. Google's got to go. I'm back. Hopefully CPI is low. Yeah, CPI, PPI. But I think they could go up. I think there's a possibility that they could go up a little bit. Not a lot, but I think they could go up a little bit. But we'll see. But yeah, Gary does have to go. Helene came into Tennessee and North Carolina like an apocalypse. Stitch acting up. That dog. Yeah. This hurricane is no joke. Like, no joke. I'm like worried about some people I know. Like, honestly worried. But they've got bug out plans. They've got a whole bunch of stuff. Asheville is still underwater. Damn. If there's the slightest turn, because I'm just wondering, like, because Florida's small, so is it going to hit across Florida, hit and then come back and hit like New York? Don't know. Or is it just going to continue traveling out to sea? And then, like I said, there's another storm right behind it. It's supposed to hit I think they said that storm's supposed to hit like the 16th. So it's like no joke, like under 5 feet today. Holy moly. Upwards of 180 mile per hour winds. Wow. See, one of my employees is down in Florida. His house is rated for like 200 or 250. So, but he's like, I don't know. I don't know what TVA is. What's TVA? Lost a dam. I don't know what TVA is. What's TVA? But yeah, so we had a lot of news that's happening. Oh, because we would know that the average person on in this community is gonna know what TVA is, dude. You serious, man? Where's patient one? Where's patient one? Tennessee Valley Authority is what TVA stands for. Everybody, your thoughts on Axelar? I have jack thoughts on Axelar. I remember looking at it once. Um, I'm on the wrong one. Here, I'll take you guys for the ride. Do 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 do. And you want to look for Axelar. I don't really have any thoughts on Axelar. It wasn't something that made it to my. It wasn't something that made it to my to one of my slots. So it was a hard no. Let's look at 1 year. Yeah, it's still not. It's still not something I'm interested in. So there's a reason why you're asking about Axelar. Who are they down with? Like, what are they doing? Bianca laughing. I was thinking total value asset. Yeah, right? Like I'm not thinking. I'm way off. Way off. Um, no, who's Axelar doing business with? Now you need to educate the community, man. MDS cross chain DApp connectivity launches Mobius development stack for cross chain. Um, oh, just another interoperability play. I think that's what it was. It wasn't a negative on them that I was thinking. It was just. And so here's something that crosses my mind. So yeah, you want to do interoperability. That's great. That's cute. That's nice and cuddly. But here's the issue that I have. Ooh. Oh, do you guys see this? So USDT, I don't know what the heck try is. USD, okay. USDT, BTC makes sense. USDT. So these top 10 exchanges, the number one thing that you could trade for Axelar is USDT. Just bring that up for you guys so you guys know. Just so you know. But yeah, I didn't have anything negative to say about Axelar. It just wasn't impressive enough for me to understand. I mean, not for me to understand, for me to be interested in. The other thing that I would, if I was going to do a deep dive research into, it would be what's your security? Because a lot of projects want to do that whole interoperability thing, but they don't look at security hard enough and they wind up getting screwed. And that's why I would look at that. I think I'm going to trade ICP for SUI. How can I say this nicely? Should hurry up and do it? Like, for me, Sui's the one. For me, Sui's the one. I like Sui. ICP, you know how I feel about ICP. That doesn't rank properly in my book. So no, not dealing with that one. It's more like a hell to the no, but I'm trying to clean up my act. So but Sui, yeah. But would you be losing money on that flip, or would you be making money? You know what I mean? Brick Richie into his house. So yeah, would you be making money on that, or because I often think about that kind of stuff, like when you want to dump from one to go to the other, is one up enough? Hopefully not too much of a loss, but Sui I think is going to do things. Sui I definitely think is going to do things. Let me see something right here, right quick. Um, Injective. No, Sui should have been like up here somewhere. Sui. It's only 6.47% off its all-time high. Actually, I should get out of the habit of doing that. I should actually bring you guys along with the ride. Whenever I switch screens, I should switch the screens with you. So I apologize for not doing that to begin with. So Sui's real close to their to their all-time high, which is what I was saying this morning, in that they're absolutely going to blow through their current high of $2.17. When the market actually goes up, they're just going to blow through it. I mean, that's pretty high yet. I mean, and then I was talking about it this morning. Look at where SUI is, and look at like, oh, I think they flipped near. And then who's next? Polkadot, DAI, Chainlink's not that far away. What, $1.4 billion off? Yeah. ICP probably looks like a dog on the GMBX. Give me a moment and I'll look it up for you. Actually, Control F. Really? That's impossible. All right, so ICP, and then just so you could do the side by side, SUI. I'm sorry. That was rude. I'm real sorry. I apologize for that. Yeah. Are they ever gonna do that again? Ooh. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking they're not gonna do that. Like, nope. That 86.03 GMBX factor, yeah, no. But I just don't like ICP. I don't like what they're all about. I just no. But SUI, and look at that. SUI's acting just like Toncoin, where it's just rifling through stuff. It's just saying, I'm just gonna blow through everybody. It wasn't always at 2022 in that range. It wasn't always like that, but it is now. So yeah, I'd be getting into SUI in a major fashion. SUI's got a lot of stuff coming on, going on. So that's something I would definitely look at. I'm sorry you're taking it at a loss, though. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. I mean, but I'd rather take the loss now and jump onto a faster horse. You know what I mean? Put that one to sleep, call it a day. I mean, you could always do the math on, other coins where you're making extra money, where you're staking or something like that, and you're just doing better. Hopefully it's not too much of a loss, and you make it up with, something, from SUI. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. Best loss I will ever have. Maybe. Hopefully it's not too much of a loss. That's what I like about it. Any new layer ones got your attention? Isn't SUI a layer one? Isn't Toncoin a layer one? Aren't they both layer ones? I mean, what do you want me to say? Tron? Excuse me. Sorry about that. I just happen to be looking down at it, and I just don't like Tron. Avalanche. I know people are sitting there looking at me like I'm cross-eyed. Avalanche. I'm not even gonna play games. Ava to the Lanch. That's what I'm thinking right now. Avalanche can make me happy. The reason why I say so is because gaming is big. I think gaming is going to make a comeback, and sooner or later, when it does make that comeback, Avalanche is going to be huge. Because Avalanche is real gaming, not just that quick little tap to earn kind of deal. It's like real deal gaming. So I think that's going to make a comeback. Whether it would be now or in the future, right? I think Avalanche is going to wind up picking up some serious steam because they've got serious games. I think they're going to do a little something. Yeah, Avalanche is kind of unique. I actually like Avalanche. I'm disappointed. I do. Just so everybody knows, I do have a bag of Avalanche. Excuse me, not a big bag, but I got myself a bag. fax gaming is huge. Explain, Lucy. What the heck is fax gaming? I'm old, so fax means something. You can't use a word like that with an old folk, because I'll be thinking something else. But what's fax gaming? Educate the community. Let's go. Chop, chop. Polka dot. No, I'm not feeling polka dot. I'm not feeling the dot. I'm just not. You draw pictures and fax it to each other. Dude, like we used to do that. We literally used to do that. Oh, facts gaming. Oh, okay. Okay, now I know what you're... Okay, all right. You meant facts. For a fact, gaming is huge. Okay. All right. Listen, man, I'm from the Bronx, and I can do the whole, street talk lingo thing, okay? But on here, I'm not translating like that. I've got different translations going on. Yeah, back in the day, like geeks like me, we would do funny things to fax machines because it would send notes to people, and we would like little codes, things like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm that old of a geek that I used to do stuff like that. Like muck around with the date to send a message to somebody that nobody would notice. You're not in co-op, right? Like for real. Like Bay Plaza, or like you're not in Co-op City right now. That's just where you're from. Because I used to hang out in the valley, and I didn't hang out in Co-op too tight. Went to Sousa. They tried to get me to go to Truman, but I wound up going to Bronx Science. That's right. That's right. Oh, okay, family from there. All right. Shout out to Co-op City. Shout out to Co-op City. What else is going on? I think that's really it in terms of news. Yeah, Section 5 closer to the Valley and John Philip Sousa. Good eats around that neighborhood. Even to this day, good eats. Get some Jamaican food from over there. Woo! Some good stuff. I know if I told that to my mother, she'd probably want some patties or something. But that's just me. Them just facts. Just the facts. So Hutanic, are you gonna pull the trigger tonight on that, or are you gonna pull the trigger like tomorrow morning? I don't know if I'd be waiting, because I would want to get out as quickly as possible. At least that would be my thought. And it looks like I have my blue band again. Let me take you guys with me instead of sitting there saying I'm talking about something. So if you look at my blue band goes from 57,655 all the way up to 63,719. And look at the problems that we have right there. You see how let me draw it. Fine. You see how we had resistance there? Remember, these lines were created, these bands were created when on our way up. And now here we are again trying to go on our way up. So just saying. So I'm looking at this and was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. That to me is pretty damn interesting. So yeah, I'm looking to see like when are we going to actually bust through? We busted through right here, right? Got up to, that looks like we got all the way up to 64 and change. But we need to bust through this, and we need to stay like between these two bands. We need to hover between 63,719 and 69. What is that? 69,355. If we can do that, that would give us that we would have time to build up momentum and bust through and go hit some new highs. So hit us with a wild card like Floki. Yeah, I think Floki's still good, but it's a meme. I think memes are gonna wind up doing well, but am I gonna be? I'm not really. I hold a few memes right now, right? I'm holding Floki, Bonk, Pepe, not coin. I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that I'm holding from a meme perspective. Dogs, which has completely screwed me over. I think that's it for the memes. I think that's it. So that's what. So I'm doing those, but but that's the thing. Yeah, a couple of them are tied to gaming, but you see what happens with that level gaming. Tap this, tap that, tap tap tap. Yeah, those games are doing airdrops. So you have a game, everybody's playing it. Why? Because of airdrops. And then when the airdrop happens, off to the next game that's doing the airdrop. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling that either. Kopi. Why are you looking at Kopi? Give us some history on Kopi, sir. COPI. Is that micro? Oh, it's extremely micro. Cornucopias, right? Is that what you're talking about, cornucopias? Let's see here. Is this the one you're talking about? This Kopi? Ranked 786? 787? No, sorry, 787. It was 786 2 seconds ago. Why? With a market cap of like what? Nothing? Yeah, why would I be interested in this microscopic, not even micro, the full word, microscopic. This is like the quantum universe level kind of deal. No, really, why should I be interested in Kopi? What's the draw? You did the research. What's the draw? No, I'm not taking a look. You said a coin. I'm asking you why. No, you did the research. Share with the community. Why Kopi? Why? Why? Because this is really tiny. Just take a look. Take a look at what? They're not saying anything. An MMORPG where player-driven economies and thirst for adventure, blah blah. Oh, could you get any more like bland? Like that's not even. Ugh. I want to know why you're into it. What was it about this coin that drew you in? I need to know. Lunsey, yeah, I'm not touching that. What up, Ty? RIO. Never heard of it. You guys are throwing names out there, but you're not saying why. I want to know why. Unreal Game Empire 5, Game Engine 5. You can stake it and you can run a node. Now, you see that's different. I want to know what was in your head that made you look at it and go, "Oh, I'll take a chance on that." See, I would look at this, and with that kind of information, I might look at this a little bit differently. I might look at this and say, well, if I'm thinking that Avalanche is going to do something, then thank you for that, Ty. It's the RIO is RWA. What does it stand for? What's the full name? RIO. One of the things that we have to get out of the habit of doing, everybody, is just putting the symbol up. And the reason why I say that is because you have a lot of things out there that will have the same symbol. So we need a little bit more information to go on. Like, give us the symbol, give us the ranking, give us the full name, like another piece of information so we can pinpoint and make sure that we're looking at the right thing. Thank you, Rialto Network. Is it Relio Network or Rialto Network? Cross chain on Kopi, ETH, ADA, Matic, and BNB. Oh, those are good. Those are good. Those are very good. Not for nothing, but tapping into building on the Unreal game engine. That's a real game. You're talking about a real game at that level, right? You're killing me. Are you guys talking about the same thing, Realio? Is it Rialto or Realio? Which one is it, people? You see? Yeah, I'm not touching Terra Classic, period. I'm not touching anything that has Terra in it. It's not happening. Not willing to. I'd rather take a chance on Kopi than take a chance on Lunsea. That's, you know what I'm saying? Just not. Yeah, nah. That's not an option. It's not an option at all. At all. You can play Kopi now, by the way. I'm not really a gamer, but I would look to see, well, what are the graphics? What's the kind of experience that's out there, you know, and see, well, you know, if it's out there, what are you doing? Are you using coin in the game, buy gear and stuff like that? What's your ideal on? I have no idea what you're asking, Rick. What's FWOG? Oh, for real? Racing games are dope. Metaverse is dope. That's what I mean. When you have a real game, this to me is a real game, okay? You're using the Unreal Engine 5, you're making a real game. And it's not happening on the cheapy cheapy. that's an investment. Yeah, I have no, nope, not even thinking about that meme coin. Then it's not something I'm looking into at all. I'm not hopping into memes unless, you know, they've done something. But yeah, FWOG. It's, to me, it's not even a cool name for me to look at. I no. Small cap, high risk. Yeah, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I get it. They're all going to start off as small cap, high risk. You need to invest in like 1 million of them, and then if one makes it, then you're golden, right? Look at Pepe. Look at Dog with Hat. You know what I mean? Look at Floki. They all started off like this big, and then. So yeah, I totally get it. That's not my space. So I wait until somebody tells me something about it. But this one, Kopi, I'm going to put that on my research list because it's got some reality to it. So it's got some heft to it. It's just new. So I would definitely do research on that one. A meme coin that's micro like that, I'm not going to bother. But a game that's micro like that, okay, that I would pay, especially since it's a racing game. Are any of you old enough to remember Death Race? What was it? Death Race 3000 or something like that? Yeah, that was funny. MEW, haven't done any research on it. Maybe I had it in one of my articles. I don't know. Let me see if I actually did anything with it. MEW. No, that was Dennis Muse. No. Really? Oh. So it's on Solana. While the top meme coins on Solana are Whiff, Bonk, Popcat, Bohm, and Mew. That was the last time I heard about it. And that was on August 26th of this year. And I think it was one of those things where it was slid into a list. Remember those news? Remember where I told you during Do Your Own Research? I told you about those kinds of articles that do that. So I think that's what this wound up being when I did my research. But yeah, I mean, it still made the list. So yeah, I can get that. I can see that. So yeah, but I'm not touching Mew. Solana phone airdrop. Okay. Coinbase ecosystem is a no-brainer. Excuse me. Toshi is dope. Okay, it's a meme, but it's gonna go through a hype cycle, and I'm cashing out on late buyers. Yeah, see, you'd be cashing out on me. I'm not getting into that. I'm really interested in Kopi though. Since you told me it was Hutanic, since you told me it's Unreal 5, yeah, I got interested in that. That one's definitely something to be interested in. So if this, yeah, this is it. Hold it. Did I pass it? Markets. Here you go. So Pancake Swap, Uniswap. Wow. It's no place where, well, Mexi, Gate.io. All right. Sunday Swap. So you know what it has the potential of doing. What it has the potential of doing is landing on, if somebody like a Bybit picks it up. Because Mexi, yeah, that's not going to do anything for it. Gate.io, not really going to do anything for it. But a Bybit could do something. It could definitely do something for it. They should start putting out images of the game. Cornucopias is a cutting edge open world MMO. What's MMO, sir? I told you we have to stop using acronyms. Not everybody on here is going to know what MMO is, even me. Set in a world where humanity has ascended from the Earth's surface and created a breathtaking new world in the sky. Wow, that's every dystopia ever. Be immersed in vast landscapes, blah, blah, blah. Did you take that right off their website? Or was that like something that you gave to Chat GPT? Just joking. No, I'm interested. Like I said, as soon as you said Unreal 5, I took a step back and I was like, back in the way back in the day, I used to do computer animation. So I know that certain things, when you work with them, that it's an investment. Skills, time, money, it's an investment. And if you're already playing the game, it's already out there. If the game is good, marketing will pop that up and you could see it take off. So that to me is a worthwhile gamble. I will say that out loud. It's a worthwhile gamble. I'd be interested to know if you can do chain jelly with it. That would be interesting. Aerodrome is on base as well, but I don't require Aerodrome to do anything, so I don't know that Aerodrome itself is going to do anything. When will you get back into NFTs? Never really left NFTs. Like, I'm not buying NFTs because they look so cute, it looks so pretty, I'm putting it in a frame. Yeah, no, I'm into NFTs from a membership type deal, from an access point deal. Those kinds of things, like real use cases, other than somebody drew some really cute freaking pixelated art. Like, really? Just saying. So that's what I'd be looking at. Yeah, right off the website. But that's okay though. I'm trying not to pull up too much stuff because it'll excuse me. Pardon me. We must share. Look at that. If it's doing graphics like that. Holy moly. This right here, okay. Let's see if we can get the trailer to play. Yeah, nah. It'll crash the stream. All right. And I have more than enough bandwidth. Scroll. Woo! Right there. Wow. Okay. Oh, Kopi cares. Now I'm really interested. Right here. Right there. I'm in. Trying to make money, but they're giving back too. Yeah, I'm in. I'm all about that. Yep. Meme coins, buyer beware. Shh. Not just a little bit, a lot of it. That's what I'm saying. So if I'm looking at a meme coin and I'm looking at something like cornucopias, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to put my money in cornucopias because that took money, skill, effort, real work, and they're doing something. So I'm not going to vouch for them. I have no idea who they are, but I would probably get on that. I'm going to do a little bit more and a little bit more research, and I'll probably get in on that. Thank you for that. That could be a really good call. But now you know why I'm saying, like, if somebody's going to say, "Oh, I'm into this coin," we should really say, "I'm into this coin and this is why." Right? Here's the coin, here's the full name, here's here's why I'm into it. And then I'll do exactly what I did. And I'll jump in. I'll be like, "Oh, that sounds interesting. Let me go take a look." And you guys know I've taken a look at other stuff and I just been like, it's a real hard, real fast nope. But this one, because I know what it takes to do the 3D animation for something like this and the realistic look, oh yeah, oh my God. Like it, let me tell you, I know what that takes. That's skill right there. So I'm like, yeah, no, I could do a little bit more research on that and get into that. I do have I can't say where I can get it, but I know I can get it. Like, that's not a question. I know I can get it. So I think I'm going to get a little. Think I'm going to get me a little something, something. Get me a little something, something with that one. So what is it at? It's at a $21 million market cap. It's got, the total supply is 3.8, what is that, trillion? No, 3.8 billion. And in circulation, I'm sorry, 3 trillion. No. Billion, yeah, 3 trillion. That's held up in only 916. So that it could be a rug pull because of circulating supply, but I don't think that's a rug pull. Like, I really don't think that's a rug pull. Like, when I look at that, I'm sitting there and I'm kind of going, yeah, you're not going to rug pull on work like that. In my humble opinion, I don't think you're gonna rug pull on work like that. You know what I mean? Like, I think you're gonna be all right with that. So I want to do a little bit more research on that, and I'm gonna take a picture of it and see what the story is. But that could be something I could get into. That would be my longest of long shots. As a matter of fact, I'm at least add it to my watch list. How's that? The circulating supply is for GPU mining. No, this is good stuff. I like it. I like it. I mean, I want to do, like I said, I need to do more research on it to see what the story is. But the elements of it, like, I know elements of it is like real work. It's not like it's a meme coin where I can go to pump.fun or sunfun.pump, whatever the heck Tron's thing is, or whatever the other one is. There was a new one that came out, another fun. It's not like those where I'm just clicking a couple of buttons and here's my meme and let me go talk about it and get other people to talk about it and blah, 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 blah. That one's real work. That's impressive. That's impressive. So look at it like this. I guess the reason why I'm kind of hopeful about it is because they're like, we're going to build it and we're going to see what happens. If you look at Grow My Bag, I've put a lot of money and a lot of time into Grow My Bag, like the site itself, and we're still doing more stuff. I mean, we're going to be held up a little bit because of Milton, but, is what it is. But when you look at everything that's going on, you sit there and you kind of go, yeah, I have a little bit of respect for a crew that's going to say, we're just going to do it. We're going to do it and we're going to see what the story is. That's big brass. Those are big brass moves. They do a Kopi Cafe every week or two. Perspicacia, have you ever heard of MetaStrike? I'm not looking at that right now. All right. Is there anything else that's... Watch the game. Play all I got to say. Are you hooked on it already, bro? Are you hooked on it already? Oh man, I'm gonna be cry if you're already hooked on it. Sounds like you're already hooked on it. And you're hooked on it not because of the coin, you're hooked on it because of the game, right? Like, you found it, but you're hooked on it because of the game. Kobe Cafe is on YouTube. No, gotcha. Thank you for that. Like I said, I'll make note and I'll go do some more research and I'll let you guys know if I actually buy it. But I'm thinking I'm probably gonna buy it. I'm thinking we could take a chance. Yeah, you're hooked on it because of the metaverse. You're hooked on it because of the game. This is what I'm talking about. So when you look at that game, that's what I mean by interoperability. When you look at that game and you go to another metaverse, right? Because this is one, then you go to another one and you take your character, your character's clothing, your character's likeness, blah, blah, blah. How does that translate into this one? They're not using the same technology. It's a totally different artistic style. Maybe this one is anima and this one is, I think that's the proper pronunciation, is anima, not anime. I have to ask my boy. His wife is Chinese. She would be able to tell me. She told me before. I'm old. But you look at that and you kind of go, wow, how when I think of interoperability, that's what I'm thinking of. How am I going to traverse through all of these spaces? That's mad dope. That's mad dope. I'm feeling that one. Like I said, when I used to do computer animation, it wasn't easy. It was hard. Takes work. When new tools came out, we were all about grabbing the new tools and playing with them and all that good stuff, like making hair move, like because the wind velocity is this coming from this specific direction. We would do things like that, and you'd actually have to place the thing that's making the wind almost as if it was a fan, and it would show you the different. All right, I'm geeking out a little bit. Sorry. But yeah, that's what makes it funny for me. It makes it interesting. Definitely interesting. Anyway, everybody, I've got to get gas tonight. I've got to head over to Costco so I can get that nice cheapo gas. But this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. Wait. Oh, I almost messed up. Look at that. So we've had, 14 votes. What will the CPI and PPI be? 29% said high. 7% said low, 57% said I don't know, and 7% said other. Wow. Guess we're going to find out. We're going to find out. But everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I love this community. Look at what we just did. We went and we found Kopi. We spoke about Mew. We spoke about Fwog. Some things I'm not interested in, and some things I am interested in. We spoke about, whether or not I'm still into NFTs. I am still into NFTs, but I'm into real use case NFTs. You know what I wanted to tell you guys? Oh, this is funny. I told you about the CIO that I was talking to, and, he had said that, William Nix, what's up? Thank you very much for that, William. Just real quick, I was talking to the CIO. I sent him a note. He sent me back a note and said, hey, thanks. Because I think he remembered, this is why I got the job. I got the job to think out of the box, and this guy is showing me something that's out of the box. This is how, blockchain, Web3, crypto can actually help my call center. LOD, off topic, but Mets or Yankees? Oh, you're a prick. Okay, so here's the real deal. So I am a lifer when it comes to the Mets and Yankees, both teams. Mets, because that's when I was a kid, I used to sneak into Shea Stadium. That was the place where I could actually go see games. But as an adult, I'm a Yankee fan, but I will always love the Mets. There will always be a big space in my heart for the Mets. I was during the last World Series. I was actually at Shea Stadium. It was great. It was with my brother. My brother got tickets. We were right down the first base line, basically right behind the first base. It was awesome. The food was great. We just had a freaking awesome time. It was ridiculous. So yeah, the Mets will always have a big place in my heart. And then the Yankees, well, those are my Yankees. You know what I mean? I spent my childhood, my adolescence from, I want to say, 6th grade and beyond in the Bronx. So, Yankees. But yeah, I love both my teams. If you're into football and you ask me about a New York team, there's only one New York team. NFL, there's only one New York team, and it's the Buffalo Bills. I like a few of the old players from the Jets, Mark Gastineau and Joe Klecko. I've met them both. Really nice guys. Oh my God. Especially Joe Klecko. Holy freaking moly. 2 feet on the floor, just awesome. I used to hang out with a few Giants guys. Indirectly partied with Lawrence Taylor, really nice guy. Way back, way back in the day, we knew the same person. Not at the same time, but we knew the same person. It was funny. It was very funny. Again, 2 feet on him, also 2 feet on the floor, really nice. You have to remember, some of the football players are totally different. They don't come from money. They come from humble beginnings and just mad cool people. So yeah, that was an evil question, man. Anyway, everybody, I hope you enjoy your evening. It's been great. Thank you so much for sharing with us and spending your time with us. I greatly appreciate each and every single last one of you, even when you have mean questions like that. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.